Okay, give me a little. Cool.
He likes to do that. He likes to interrupt.
Yeah.
No, he loves it. He likes when there's like a good flow. He's got to go save Israel. Hello, Insannies. Stannies is me, the queen of receiving pictures of European. This is Jonathan Lipnicki.
How you doing?
He's probably gotten some dick pics in his day.
Actually, I get more dick pics than probably anything. More dick pics than anything in my.
Lean in. I want you to really almost like you're sucking it.
Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I get a fair amount in my Instagram inbox.
Is it because you have shirtless pics?
I don't know if it's that or just like somebody wanted to send it somewhere. But the interesting thing is I've never gotten like an impressive dick.
Yeah, they're never
like,
good.
They're never like I've never been like, you know what, man? Like you should be proud of that one.
Well, my favorite one that I've received is this. It's like 9 inches. That's what it's called. It's like 9-inch cock is the name of the
person.
Of the handle, and then it's this weird crooked dick, but then he's sitting Indian style with his feet pressed together. The soles pressed. It's like the gayest way to sit. Like it's just like it's the most effeminate. It's the most effeminate way you could send a female your dick.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I've had 2 guys penetrating 1 guy. That's the craziest shit I got.
That's fun.
And it was like right after, because I'll open my DMs because a lot of times I get really sweet things from people like, oh, my kid, is a huge fan, blah, blah, blah. And so like I'll have something really adorable and then I'll be like, oh, that's cute. And then I'll open it. I'm like, whoa, hey.
No,
it's a tiny dick.
All of my DMs are like, you're amazing. The whole world should have a crush on you. The other one's like, you're a fucking cunt. Die, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I saw your international Women's
Oh, yeah, my
Day
International Women's Day. Guys, by the way, happy day after International Women's Day. This will be released well after International Women's Day, where you guys have all had time to sit and think about how wonderful all women are. Every single one of them. No, I thought it was funny to post some like mean things that women had sent me.
Yeah, that was a woman?
Yeah, that was a woman.
Oh, man,
that was
crazy.
An ex-boyfriend had started dating another girl.
Yeah.
And then she, for some reason, thought that she wanted to attack me.
Makes a lot of sense.
Well, it didn't make it because I was like, I dumped him. I was like, I'm happy that he's with someone else. I don't want him. But sometimes there are people that like need the competition in it or whatever.
It's so weird.
And can I have bacon? Bacon? Yeah. Will you throw bacon over? Someone went on a baking shopping spree. You got 2 orders?
Look at this. Yeah, but this is one order.
They put it in one. They put it.
Wow.
We're gonna share some bacon. Is this gonna ruin your cred as a Jew?
No, I'm still Jewish.
All right. So you also have tattoos, but you have a tattoo of a starved David.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I've seen that pic.
Exactly.
Well, wait. Let's get to. Okay. So Jonathan, do you go by John?
Jonathan, Johnny, not huge John fan.
It's boring, right?
It's boring.
It's boring. It's what they name people that don't have a name.
Yeah. John Doe. Yeah.
They get it. Did you get it, guys? All right. So this is the first time I'm interviewing. We kind of know each other. I've known you a long time.
Yeah.
In the sense that I saw you in Jerry Maguire. Yeah. But also.
Yeah.
No, I have been. Okay. So the way we were
introduced to
okay,
each other.
You can tell.
Okay. So
I want to hear your side.
So my side of it is I was like constantly you and Carly were like tagging each other or whatever in all of my photos.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the fuck are these people? And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh, well, maybe they mean well. I like to think people mean well. So then I like wrote back like, haha, whatever. And then he kept doing it. I was like, that's weird. Then I matched with Carly on Raya.
Okay.
And then I hit her up. I was like, so what is this whole like you and Annie Lederman tagging each other thing? And then she didn't answer. I was like, fuck them. It's definitely coming from a mean place. They're definitely making fun of me.
Definitely not mean. Definitely not making fun, but definitely not mean either. Like
yeah, probably in the middle.
Okay,
but you know what? Like I definitely was at a point in my life, to be fair, where I was like more sensitive to that. Yeah. Where I was like, fuck these people.
No, you probably got a lot. I want to talk to you about it, but here's the thing. We go way back further than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I on MySpace made you my number 1 friend when I'm older than you. How old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, I'm 36. So you were like, I was like 20. So you were like 16. Yeah. So if you're 26, so I was. Wait, if you were 16, I just forgot how old you're. 29.
Yeah.
7. Okay, so I was 24.
Yeah.
That's psychotic. Okay, so you were or 23. So you were okay. So I was living in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I didn't do stand up or anything yet. I was a go-go dancer at night, and I was a innkeeper at a bed and breakfast by day.
That's like an independent film right there.
It's an independent film right there.
Yeah.
I'm glad there were no cameras on me.
Yeah.
We would have been using pixelation a lot earlier if there were. But so I would just like go on the computer at work, and MySpace had it so that you could just have anyone be your number one friend.
Yeah.
So I had you as my number one friend, and then I would like write to you because I just thought it would be funny if you responded because I was really, really into Jerry Maguire.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I know you're sick of hearing about Jerry. You hear about Jerry Maguire your whole life.
I'm grateful for it. It's one of those things where it's like I can't be mad at it. Like I figured out what I want to do for the rest of my life, but like. It's like it's a lot sometimes. You had a catchphrase too. I mean, it's a nightmare. Yeah. It's a little bit of a nightmare scenario if you think about it. if you wanted to move past it, it's definitely to have and I'm not gonna say the catchphrase, but we all know what it is. But I was obsessed with. I went through a phase where I was like, I must have been 12, and I was so into Tom Cruise, and so my neighbor would make me all of these. This was back in the day with VHSs. He would record me these VHSs and leave them on my doorstep, which obviously he was probably trying to molest me. Let's be real. Leaving me gifts on the doorstep. Yeah. But he also used to hide beer around the corner for me to drink. But what are we going to do? So he knew that. And then the Blockbuster, for some reason, I don't know how they knew, but I got they gave me the Jerry Maguire like poster I had like a full wall poster of Jerry Maguire. So it comes from a good place. But I thought it was funny. This was the first time you could communicate with people. Yeah. And there's something funny about a child star. And then you grew up and it's like, you were just like the cutest kid. Now you're just like grown up. Well, you were 16. You weren't a grown up. But so then I would,
yes, you would always respond.
Oh, I don't even remember this.
I'd be like, hey, you're cute. And you'd be like, hi. It was just like, it wasn't like, it was a light troll. It was a stroll, I call it.
It's a stroll. Okay.
But just to get like attention. And nothing nefarious. But then Carly and I don't know, we just thought it was funny to tag. There was nothing like, we weren't like, fuck this dude or anything like that.
Yeah.
But Carly and I are both good at matching on Ryan than not responding to anyone.
Yeah. Because I was like, hey man, if you're going to do it, that's cool. But at least like.
Let's know what it is.
Let's at least talk it out if I'm going to ask you about it,
So you blocked me.
Yeah, totally.
I get it.
Such a weird.
That's all right.
Honestly, I was in a very weird place where, like, when I first, because how long ago was that?
I'm sorry, my bacon's really.
No
long.
worries. Because that was like a while ago.
6 years ago, or something?
6, 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that sometimes it's like I feel like in my life because this is all I want to do. Like I love acting. I do theater. I go to class. I love it, and. I felt so shit on by like so many people that I was just like anything. I was like, it was like, I felt so raw that I was like, I've gotten past that a lot, but it was like, I was like, fuck anyone.
Dude, being a child star is fucking weird. Now, you wanted to be an actor when you were little or your parents were like, you were so cute. Like, honestly, you're the cutest little thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. And were your eyes really bad? Or
I got LASIK when I was 18.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like that's real.
Everyone's like, look at this little
Coke
bottle.
My sister was taking an acting class and I just like went along to pick her up and they thought that I had charisma, so I tried a class and then I told my parents I really liked it and we practiced like auditions in the class and I was like, I want to audition. My parents are like, no.
That's so psycho to want to audition. I'm always like, ugh, I have an audition.
Yeah, my parents were like, no. And then I kept pushing for it, and they're like, "Oh, maybe we'll let them try to audition for some commercials or whatever."
You were like, "I want to audition."
Yeah, exactly. It sounded exactly like that. And I just started. I booked a few.
What were you, 6 in that?
5. Yeah, 5. I booked a few commercials, and then got Jerry Maguire.
Did you get rejected at all in the beginning, or no?
Yeah, I didn't get Jerry Maguire. They shot 2 weeks with another kid.
Oh my god, who sucked?
Yeah.
But you know what he gets to do? Go through them all without people yelling, the human head weighs 8 pounds. Yeah. Is it 8?
God. Yeah, it's 8. You got it. Wow, you're like the first person to ever get it right.
What do they say?
Like, I feel like people come up to me and they always think that they're the first person to say it. So they like come up with this stupid grin.
Well, I tried. I got like, it's been 10 minutes and I haven't said it yet.
Yeah, they come up with like a grin. They're like, think they're the first person who's ever said it to me. They're like, guess what? And I'm like, what? They're like, the human brain is 12 kilograms. You're like, no, it's not fucking
idiot.
Get it right. Get it right.
Fucking idiot. I think about you every time I pull a bowling ball. I think about that line.
Really?
I don't know why. I just pull up a bowling ball and I think.
Do you pull up bowling balls a lot?
I'm always pulling them up. That's what sounds like a sexual thing. No. All right. So You get Jerry Maguire. You don't get Jerry Maguire.
Don't get Jerry
Do you cry
Maguire.
or you like don't even know to be?
It's
feel
weird.
that
I
bad
told
yet?
my mom that it was still mine. I wish I had that confidence now.
Yeah,
But
you
I
had the
told
confidence of
her-
a psycho kid.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's still mine. My
Yeah.
mom's like, no, like they cast another kid. I was like, no, don't worry about it. And then they fired the kid, and they wouldn't see me because I was on the...
Imagine
Yeah,
that
yeah.
moment where you have to like sit a kid down and be like, sorry, kid, you ain't good enough.
Apparently, though, he wanted to go home. Like, he hated acting. So,
Who,
like,
does he act anymore, you think?
I don't think so. But he didn't want to be there. Like, when they told him he could go home, apparently he was like, I get to go home. Like, I'm happy about this.
Wow. Or do you
And,
think they told you that because they didn't want you to feel guilty? Sounds like a lie. Dude.
Who knows? You know, but it just, I don't know. They told me it was because he wasn't happy to be there. So...
Okay, so you were little. But did you get puss from being a child star, or did you miss because you were so young when you did it?
Did I get what?
Like, did you get puss? Yeah. Did you get like?
Oh,
and like
oh,
high
I thought you
school?
said
Did you
pushed.
like?
I was like,
were
what?
people like? Were
Not
girls
in high
like?
school.
Well, because it was too early.
Yeah,
You
I
peaked
don't
too
know.
early, right?
Also, I grew up in Agora Hills. Like, people's parents are in the industry. They're like, you ain't shit. You know? And I got my car keyed like 4 times. But,
You did?
Yeah.
What did they do? The Star of David? Anti-Semites?
No, they did. But I did get a swastika on my garage door.
Really?
Yeah.
You honestly are... Blonde Jews should not get any of the hate. If you're a blonde Jew, it's like, who knows?
Yeah.
I'm like Jewish. I have like... My dad's side is
Yeah.
part Jew and stuff. So people always think I'm Jewish, but I'm like, I'm one of the blonde ones. What are you coming at me for? I was about a Quaker. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I saw that about you. That's crazy. You have
Is
like
that
a really
right?
interesting story.
It's
The fact that
crazy.
you... Am I close enough? Am I good?
Is he?
Am I good? The
Andy
fact...
doesn't fucking know.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I'm like talking to you. I'm like, whoa. Talking to the side. That's really interesting. And you worked with also autistic kids?
I worked with kids with special needs, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I make
You're
fun
like...
of them on stage.
Yeah, you're like really nice. Like somewhere there in the inside.
I'm nice. I'm
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
deep down. I'm like a chocolate covered marshmallow. But chocolate's not bad. That sounds racist. Guys, come on. Let's start over.
And you do jiu-jitsu now?
I do, but I haven't done it in like a month and I feel like a
gotta go.
loser. I know. Life events.
Yeah,
Life
it happens.
events. But I got to get back. I'm good when I go 4 days a week.
Yeah.
I can't dabble. I'm not a good dabbler.
Yeah.
Anthony's being cool about it. All right. So you get Jerry Maguire, then you
Yep.
get you were in the Stuart Little.
Yeah, well, around the same time as Jerry Maguire, I was on the Jeff Foxworthy show,
Shit.
where me and Haley Joel Osment played brothers.
Oh, really? Are you friends
Yeah.
with him?
I haven't seen him in a while, but he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's really
oh my
cool.
God, it sounds like there's beef. I'm not gonna make you talk about it, but it
No,
sounds
like I
there's
have no beef with him. He's a really nice guy.
Okay.
Yeah, like I would tell you.
I
I'd
heard
be
he's
like,
a
"Ah, I don't
fucking
like
dick.
him."
I'm just kidding. What
Really?
if I did? No, I haven't heard anything bad
Really?
about him.
Because I'd be surprised. Like
No.
he's like very nice.
He did something with someone I know. I can't remember who it was, but they said he was really nice.
Yeah.
But he probably has the same thing as you.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
I
like-
see dead people.
Yeah, you're fucking like super famous, so young, and you still look. I mean, you're recognizable. Do people recognize you every day?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's really weird. It happens. So when I'm clean shaven, all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm not really.
People are like, "Who's
Yeah,
this?
Who's
fucking...
this weirdo with this like half mustache?
And people are like, "He sort of looks familiar."
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you know, it's cool as long as people are like cool about it. You know, some
Yeah.
people are weird, but you know,
They get
Yeah.
like jerky eyed or what?
they just jerky eyed.
Like, you know when people like
Jerky-
see you and then they like don't.
Yeah,
They get
that. Or
nervous?
you know what the weird one is in LA because people think they have to act cool is they'll like say your name wrong and be like, "How do I know you?"
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, they're like, "Is
And
your
you're
name
like-
Jerry?" And you're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, my name is Jerry."
Yeah, like, and you figure it out either later. Like people have told me, "Yeah, well, I just didn't want to like not seem cool." I'm like, just be fucking honest.
Are you
You know?
are you friends with Tom Cruise?
He's one of the only people I still talk to.
Because it would be
Yeah.
weird to like work with a kid and then not continue talking to them. I feel
Yeah, we
like want to check up on their life.
yeah, we're not like best friends or super close.
How
but
fucking weird would that be? If you were like, he's my best friend.
Yeah, he's
That
my
would
best
start a
friend.
whole thing.
Yeah.
People were like, Reddit would go nuts.
But we talk here and there, and he's a great guy. You know, he
seems nice.
He's been really supportive and really cool.
And you don't talk to Renee? Is that
I
right?
haven't in
She was
years.
your mom?
Yeah, but she was also.
Did you have a
extremely
crush on
nice.
her?
No.
I guess you were too little.
Yeah.
Well, because, okay,
No.
Asia Argento hooked up with the son that she was, some kid that played her son when he was 7. And then when he was like 17, that's when she got in trouble.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is really weird.
Because it's weird because they're
That's
like a
so
maternal
weird.
figure
Yeah.
to you. But I know little boys have fetishes and stuff, but probably not that young. Anthony, don't look at me like that.
Well, weren't you like 23 when you were hitting me up on MySpace?
Yeah, it was funny.
It was
cool.
That was illegal though.
I know, that was cool. I was like, hell yeah. Pete Davidson, he started comedy when he was like 15, and I used to always like DM him. And then when he turned 18, I was like, peace. I thought it was funny. Not like as a real pedophile or anything.
Yeah.
But as like a fun, cute one.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Anthony? Now, did you get into drugs or anything? Like,
Nah.
you were a good child.
I'm normal. I'm a normal person. Not.
It's just me, guys.
Yeah,
It's just
like
me,
you know,
Jonathan
like you
Lips.
know, I honestly was pretty scared of being another child star train wreck.
Yeah.
So I was kind of a goody two shoes until I moved out at 18, and then
You didn't want to divorce your parents or anything?
No, they're cool. I love my parents.
Wait, did your sister ever start acting?
She did, and then was like, "Fuck this," hates it.
Yeah.
You know.
Really? But you always liked it. But you were successful.
Yeah.
That probably helps.
Yeah, but also, just like I like everything about it.
Yeah.
You know, and like I've struggled as long as I've been successful. So like I wouldn't still be doing it. You know?
That's a good point.
Like it's not like I'm doing it because I'm like, oh well, hopefully this works out for me, or like, you know, I'm doing it because I fucking love it.
Yeah.
You know, I make my own shit, and
what would you
know,
do if you weren't an actor?
I don't know, maybe teach jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I love
I know, so
jiu-jitsu.
where you don't like have an answer. That's how I feel too about stand-up. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I've thought about it, and then I've been like, nah.
Maybe I would be like a wrestler.
Yeah.
This is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah,
You know, do like
exactly.
WWE or something.
Yeah,
I can't imagine not being in entertainment. I like
Yeah.
attention too much. Like I used to be a teacher, and I was like, these kids, they like need so much attention. Like, what about me?
What about me?
The fuck about me? All right. So then you did, okay.
Yeah, so I did Jeff Foxworthy. I did
Jeff Foxworthy was a big paycheck, I'm assuming?
yeah, it's network TV.
And then what did your parents do?
My dad's an accountant.
Okay.
And my mom was a stay-at-home mom and just kind of came with me wherever I went.
That's so
You know?
funny. Wait, and then, okay, wait. So you get, and then is your dad like, he's an accountant, so he's like, we're putting all this money away?
Yeah,
or did you get to
yeah.
get something good?
Well, you can't get a lot of it because of like there's laws with that. But
because everyone would have like go-karts. It would be like blank check.
But you can get like a little bit. So like I'd get myself a little gifts or whatever,
Yeah.
or reward myself when I'd book something. But like, yeah, my dad's pretty conservative when it comes to
Yeah.
money. So like, you know, I mean, he's an accountant and he's Jewish.
Yeah, and I was like
that's a double, like, you know. But I'm
get
terrible
it.
with money. Like
Yeah.
I stress him
Well, you're
out.
probably terrible with money because you
Yeah.
had your dad knew
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
take care of money, so you
Yeah.
never had to fucking worry about it.
Yeah, so I stress him out. Like to this day, I'll be like, "What are you working?" You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Dad, I'm fine.
Do you, when you get a check, do you try to spend it immediately, or you?
You know, within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No,
I'm like that. I'm like,
yeah.
let's wear this down.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
You know what? You never know. The world could end tomorrow. You
Yeah.
know? Like I feel like there's a happy medium. Like save money, obviously.
Yeah.
Be able to live, but at the same time, like if there's something I want, and I'm not a huge like material. Like I spend most of my money on like my health.
Mhm.
Like I go to a really great chiropractor right now because I have a lot of shit from jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
I've been doing jiu-jitsu 14 years now.
I know. I don't have health insurance. That's one of the reasons I get really scared.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, like I've, you know, compressed shit in my vertebrae. So it's like I spend money on that. I spend money on jiu-jitsu.
It's such a psycho thing to do, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
you're definitely gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah.
There's no way you don't get hurt.
Yeah,
It's
I've
so
had
fun,
I've
though.
had like my ear fixed.
When did you start? You started when you were young, right?
Yeah, so originally my first introduction to jiu-jitsu was when I was like 6.
Mm-hmm.
We had an MMA fighter who was a neighbor.
Oh, that's cool.
And so me and my mom started training. And my mom did jiu-jitsu for a long time. And my mom actually has a cauliflower ear.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I love the ladies with a little cauliflower.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then
yeah, yours aren't bad.
yeah, I got this one fixed. It still has a
They
little
had to
bump on
drain
it,
it?
but yeah, they like flattened it and like because it got pretty bad.
And then people that have cauliflower ear, they just didn't do it in time. They didn't get it fixed in
That
time.
or they're like, you know, want
I
it.
think it's cool.
Some people want it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm good. Yeah, I'm all right. But I have like inner ear ones where like if I wear headphones, like it gets really irritated. It hurts because they're like it's closing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's sealing your ear.
Yeah. What? Not joking.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. You see that? That was truthful.
And are you a black belt? What are you?
Yeah, I just got my black belt a month ago.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just never know when you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's like jiu-jitsu is one of those things where like people are always like, "Oh, how do you know when you're gonna get a belt?" You're like, "Fuck if I know."
They just come out.
Like, you know, it's at the discretion
they should
of your
come
coach.
behind you and choke you with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then everyone, you see the cheer, you feel like you're gonna die, and then you see the cheering of everyone else.
Are you a blue belt yet?
I'm a nothing.
A
dude.
nothing.
And I honestly have been so bad about it, and I have to go back. And Scotty Epstein, my coach, has been very nice about it. Usually he's like, "You fucking pussy," but he's giving me a little space. He's being a good boy.
Good.
I'll come back. He knows.
Jews of jiu-jitsu.
I love it. Yeah, the jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Have you ever trained with Scotty?
I have not. I've heard really good things about him.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Well, we almost met at like 3 a.m. 3
a.m. because of the jiu-jitsu marathon.
Our friend was doing a jiu-jitsu marathon. Well, you were there. So
yeah. He was breaking the record for the most like pretty much continuous rolling for 24 hours. Yeah. And he was just, by the time I got there, he's just gone. Yeah. Like nothing he said made sense. He's to
be fair, nothing makes sense most of the time when he's talking.
Exactly.
He's so excited.
Yeah. How he does that. Like, he has a little laugh. But like he was just like totally gone. The best thing though is like we were filling like the time slots, and somebody sent some guy who was a newer, like a white belt or something. And he comes in so fucking pumped at like 4 a.m. to try to beat the shit out of Clinton.
Oh my God.
And he's like, whoa. The guy comes up, he's like, and like chill out. No,
I'm trying to beat him.
No, I've been rolling for 20 hours now. Like, relax. But the guy was
smelled so bad.
Yeah, he was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, that's a long time.
But I actually was filming the movie with Jordan. So I drove from set, which was, where were we, like Lancaster. I drove after we got off at like midnight. I drove and I did the rolling with Clinton for a few hours, and I drove back and then went back to shooting.
Yeah, wow.
And that was pretty.
And I was high. So
you're like,
I was like in my car. I was high in my car,
yeah,
listening to my set.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. When I come home, and this is from being in a bad relationship where I lived with someone and I just didn't want to come inside. But I guess I did this when I was little. Yeah. Too. My like alone time was sitting in the car after we came home. Yeah. So I just sit in the car for hours. My neighbors used to make fun of me when I was a kid and I would do it. And then I was I didn't like my boyfriend, so I would just like sit in the car and he'd be like, "Come in." I'm like, "No, don't make me." And then so I just still do that. I have these residual. I get back from the Comedy Store, and if I smoke weed, it's worse. I'm just like sitting there. I'll listen to my set, and I'll just listen to random music and just sit there. Sometimes I fall asleep in my car. I wake up. It's 4 a.m. I gotta go inside. Okay. Then I come in and then I'll fall asleep on the couch, and then I'll wake up, and then sometimes I make it to the bed.
Nice. Well, how's Raya going? I saw you were on there.
Raya, listen.
Raya, what the fuck is it called?
My friend calls it rich asshole, young asshole.
Yeah.
I hate Raya.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. Have you gone on any dates from it?
I went on one date with a guy in New York, and his hand was weird. It was a weird thing.
Weird hand?
Yeah, he had cropped out a weird hand, which I'm like, fucking show me your weird hand. Just show me your weird hand.
What was weird about it?
It was all fused together and stuff. It looked like a lobster claw. I talk about it on stage just because he took me to a lobster restaurant. It was just,
really?
I know, I feel bad. It's like mean, but it's like, you took me to a lobster. I'm like, you forced my claw, bro. Yeah. How am I going to not talk about this on fucking stage? It was too much. I was like,
Did you tell him? You're like, listen, this and
I didn't tell him, but it's like, you know, sometimes you got to just cut one. You got to be like, I did this story on Comedy Central, and Ari Shaffir had a show called This Is Not Happening, and it's a storytelling show. And I did a story about when I went to this Quaker camp when I was younger, and I had a really big crush on this one counselor. And then when I was living in New York, I ran into one of the other counselors, and he was like, "It's so weird I'm seeing you because me and a couple of the other counselors were just talking about how hot you got." And I was like, "Really?" And it was the counselor I'd had a crush on. Yeah. So then I find out that this counselor is getting married. He's like, "Come crash my wedding." I was like, "I'm going to crash your wedding and fuck this guy." So it's this whole thing, and everyone knows it's going down. And then I get to the wedding, and it's been, I was 14 at the time, and I was like 27 or something when I went to this wedding. So it had been years. And for me this is why I'm bad at internet dating too, because I forget you have to meet the person and see if like you smell right and shit. But I went all in, like, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. And then it's like, I got there and he was just like not hot, like a door, all these things. So I ended up telling this. And I changed his name and stuff in the name of the camp, but it's like, it's so, I still felt like, fuck, like, oh, it's so mean, but.
Wait, did you go through with it still?
I did eventually, but he couldn't get it up, but I didn't say that on there because I felt bad. But if he's listening to this, I hear he's a fan. No, but then one of my counselors, like, I just told this story and I embellished a little bit so it wasn't completely true so he could have a little bit of distance from it. But it's like, I was talking shit on him. Like, sometimes you just got to cut some people loose for the grander humor of the thing. But it does feel bad when you're like, oh. Yeah. I had a friend who had herpes and I did a joke about her. And I was like, I never said her name, but I was always just like, oh, like, like, bye, bitch. Like, see ya. Like, she's like floating off into the. But she also like gave people her, like, she wasn't like, hey, like, she, like, my whole joke about it was like, she would like fuck guys without condoms until they fell in love, which is 3 times. And then she'd go, oh my God, I got tested. We have herpes. It was like, she would just like trick them into getting herpes. Are
you serious?
Which is evil. No,
you tell that joke.
Right?
That's That's really fucked up.
So that's evil. Do you want a piece of bacon? It's so crunchy.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We're eating bacon. He's more Jewish than me, so it's fucked up. Oh my God, this is ASMR. You guys should have to pay extra for this.
It's really good.
Oh yeah. That's right. Pull your little piggy out.
Oh my God.
Wait, do you ever get vag pictures sent to you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Girls send pussy pics?
Yeah, I've got like there's one girl shaved it in a heart.
Oh.
I think that's probably the closest thing to true love.
Now, do you think you get pussy from your childhood stardom still?
Yeah.
It bounced back.
I think that it's weird because like the way I was raised, my parents were, I was still very much a normal kid. So when I moved out at 18, I was like, no one really gives a shit about what I did as a kid, whatever.
Yeah.
But the amount it's been brought up, even like in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Trips me out,
Has a girl ever grabbed her dick and been like, this head weighs 8 pounds?
Nah. Luckily not that. Luckily not calling it
Ladies,
Stuart Little.
If you're watching Stuart Little, look at Stuart Little. What was the vampire one?
The Little Vampire.
Oh, the Little Vampire. Oh, look at the Little Vampire.
Yep.
That's if she's on her period.
But yeah, I mean, definitely like it's come up in weird ways in dating where you're like, I'm like, you really give a shit about that? But people do.
I'm trying to think of what I did when I was young that people could bring up. Like, oh, were you that that boy-looking girl on the swim team? Were you that girl that got armpit hair before everyone else on the swim team? Do you know how embarrassing that was?
I was on a water polo and swim team. Everyone's like, I got armpit hair.
Yeah, but I was a girl.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's
but
great.
You were also, everyone remembered you as a kid, so it was probably very weird for them.
Yeah.
To see you with body hair.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your little glasses and you're on the thing. I mean, I think undeniably the cutest kid of all time.
Thank you. And
I know we're talking in past tense, but it still feels good, right?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Haley Joel didn't have shit on you. Haley Joel's eyes looked, he looked like I had a doll that he looked like. It was called a My Child. And you would,
really?
Yeah, it was a genderless doll. And you would get it, would have like a hat over its head.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see if it had short hair or long hair. And then it had a birth certificate and you would put the birth certificate in water and it would like break apart and you could see if it was a boy or a girl. And you were pissed if you got a boy. You're like, why did I get a fucking boy? Fucking girl. I want to comb their hair and shit. But he had My Child eyes.
My Child eyes. Wow.
Yeah. So Haley, if you're out there, you have My Child eyes. Shit. Did you ever meet Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah.
She was obsessed with
Yeah, I did a commercial with her and Penny Marshall for Kmart.
Oh shit.
And then I was on her show a few times. She
Are
loved
you rich now?
What?
Are you rich now? Be honest.
Nah.
You spent it all?
Nah. I'm
It's
like
in the middle.
I'm okay.
You're gonna be fine.
I'm happy.
And your dad set it up that way, right?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm cool.
Now, okay. What did your sister do now that she's not an actress? What did she choose?
She's in corporate PR.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You guys really like to make money. And you know what I mean by you guys. Jews.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not Jewish enough. Like everyone's like, oh, you're Jewish. I'm like, not really. Like I think I would be so much more successful if I was.
Same.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like I'm not cheap. Like for all the like stereotypes, I'm not at all.
Yeah.
I wish I was more. I could be better with that. I could be a better businessman.
Now, when you say cheap, it's like you want to wear name brand stuff. Like you're like, I'm not going to I'm not gonna get the Fruit Loops from the
No, just
Ralph's.
better about, just like, I'm not really a materialistic person.
Do you like spending a lot of money on dates? Let's talk about a Raya date. Let's walk through a Raya date with you. Okay. So you like the girl, and what's your ratio? You're doing good?
On what?
Raya? Like, because I've heard from guys that it's like not that good.
It's not that great. Yeah. But I did better. This is so sad. So I did better when I first got on Raya. I was a little younger. It was like a while ago. And I put a profile that I like thought was a good dating profile. And I did really well. Then when I actually put shit I was interested in, nothing.
Well, what did you think what was the one that worked well? Like just like
what you do to, probably like impress people. Like, like I do a lot of things, I work and I'm an actor and like I had like my occupation up there, actor, and then I was like, well, that's stupid. Like that's lame. So I changed it, and then I don't have an occupation. I just have like shit I like doing, like jiu-jitsu, snowboarding, my dog, like, and
you like to do your dog. Oh my God. Jonathan Lipnicki's here.
Exactly.
You heard it first. Dog fucker.
You heard it first.
Insanity's run with it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't run with it, please.
But yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've met some girls on it that became friends. I've met some weirdos, Yeah.
Oh wait, I went on 2 dates. Yeah, I went on 2 internet dates on that. But I also went on one. What's the other one? Because I was thinking about it. I'm like, there's one where it's like he still texts me. And I'm like, I have no clue what your intentions are in this. Yeah. To have like a weird pen pal. Yeah. It's so fucking weird. He doesn't live here. I'm like, I don't. It's weird when you match with someone that's like in England. It's like,
it's like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah.
Like if you come in and visit, they're like, I want to bang you once when I come in and visit. It's like, all right, I guess.
Are you active on it at all?
I like pop on here and there, but I just don't like. What happens is I'll match with a bunch of people, and then I have on mine that you have to rate me because I'm not ever rating anyone first. And then, so then if they write me, I usually have checked off the site.
Bacon burp.
I bacon burped, but I usually am done. Like by the time that I even get to the point where I'm like, I'm off of it. Yeah, because I don't like it. It's not something I believe in. I'm not like, wow, Raya is like. It is fun. It feels more like a video game than it does a dating site to me. Yeah. Like it's stimulating to look at them. But I can't tell if I like someone from a profile.
Yeah. No clue. Do you have like a type? Is it like, notice this or yes to this? Do you have like a type? Is it? Nah. No, but
it's the only guy I really responded to was this one guy because I kind of known him who he was already. So it was like a little bit like, Like, I guess it was a little star fuckery on my side to be like, all right, I didn't know this.
But isn't that what that means?
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
But
the one guy, the first guy I went on the date with, he was like, had just gotten on it because he knew the guy who started the app. Like, it wasn't. Yeah. I have a friend of mine that's like, I'm trying to get on Raya. I'm like, you drive a fucking 1980, like, station wagon. Like, what? And I'm like, your job isn't good. Like, what you're gonna, I'm like, why would you go on? You're the reason Raya sucks.
I think it's like, because I've had a lot of guys and girls I know who are like, get on there. And I'm like, what? I think it's the fact of just getting on something. Right.
But like then they'll get there and they get bored. If you could get on it, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's whatever. Like, it's just sitting on my phone mostly. Yeah. I mean, when I first got on it, I was like 23. Yeah. It was like when it first started, some girl on a set I was working on is like, you need to get over your ex. Like, get on this shit. And then she ended up meeting her husband on there.
Oh, really?
The chick lives in Spain now or something.
There is a girl I know that's in a relationship from Raya, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's good. I always feel like the potential for failure is so much higher because now it's not just. So I haven't even explained what Raya is to the home folk, but Raya is, it's like you have to be invited onto it or you have to get kind of like passed onto it.
Yeah, like approved.
They go through stuff and you're supposed to be like in the entertainment business. Yeah. But there's a lot of entrepreneurs.
Yeah, a lot of.
There's a lot of guys that look like they sell weed and you're like, why do you sell weed still? It's legal. Yeah. My neighbor across the street. It's like, what is your job? I don't understand what you're doing. Do you smoke weed?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been going on and off. I quit smoking weed every 13th day. Right. It's not good for me, and then I can't stop doing it.
Yeah, I heard because I listened to was it Duncan?
Oh, you did? Wasn't that fucking cool? Love Duncan. God.
But for me,
You're so prepared. You listened to the last podcast?
Yeah, because I'm like, what am I getting myself?
And then you sent me.
Yeah, like in case you hadn't seen anything.
It's so good. Like he sends me like something he's working on currently, and I'm like, literally. Well, let me actually read you what my to-do list was. I made my to-do list last night. I'm trying to get my life in check. This was my to-do list, and then I'll tell you what happened.
Is it the same as the one right there?
No, that one's so old, by the way. IRS. Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
IRS. All right. I downloaded an app. I was like, this is it. Tomorrow's the day. I'm getting shit done, dude, before Lipnicki gets here. All right. So I was going to wake up at 7. I was going to get to yoga at 7:30. I was going to go to a meditation class at 9 from 9 to 9:45. So I was going to shower at hot yoga. Then I was going to go to my intention manifestation class that I go to at the Den. Then I was going to write for 2 hours because that's.
Wait, the Den has a.
Yeah, the Den's the best. No, not the bar.
I'm like the bar.
No. Like there's a meditation place. No, there's a meditation place that's like fucking sick. You should go actually if you're single. It's a good place to pick up chicks because there's a lot of chicks there, not a lot of dudes. All right, write for 2 hours because that's my attention span. 2 hours usually I just get into it. Yeah. I fucking write a lot. Yeah. I'm joking. And then podcast with you. Here's what I did. I woke up at 11 and I thought, holy shit. Or no, 11:30 and I was like, holy shit, my house is trash because I smoked weed last night. Mm-hmm. I haven't showered. I need to clean, do laundry, and get ready. And then you texted me the thing and I was like, I'm putting on makeup, dude. I don't have time to look at your thing yet. I didn't plan this well.
Let me know what you think when you see it.
We'll do a recap next week.
Yeah.
But I did fucking none of it. I was so ambitious. I was like 7. It's happening.
Also, the fact that you were gonna be there at 7:30, like how close is it? And
it's pretty close.
Okay, but like,
but I would have had to put my clothes out. I would have had to put my clothes out. I would have had to put my clothes out and been like, also had all the shampoo and stuff to take to the hot yoga place so that I could shower afterwards. Have a set of change of clothes. Like I really set myself up for failure. But what I did do today, I took a cold shower for 10 minutes. It's the first time I've ever done it.
Cool. I've
been looking into things to do to wake up in the morning, and it felt wrong. I screamed a lot. Have you ever done it?
Yeah, not 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's psycho.
I set an alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It didn't feel good.
Would you do it again? You can do it tomorrow?
I'm going to do it tomorrow, yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm going to do it tomorrow, but it was not good, and I wasn't in it for a while. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, it was just my feet, my beautiful, beautiful feet.
Do you get a lot of feet messages?
I get feet messages all the time. That's why I pixelate them.
Yeah.
They do that at the gym when they take videos at 10th Planet.
Yeah.
They'll pixelate my feet for me if my feet are in it. Isn't that so funny?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I wanted to go, this kind of is like how you were cocky about how you knew you were going to get a Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
I'm cocky about things like that too. I just assume I'm going to get things.
Yeah.
I don't even acknowledge that there's a lot of things I assume I'm not going to get and I definitely don't get them. But everything I've gotten thus far, there's never been like a hesitation that I'm going to get it. So Survivor is my favorite show.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the best show on television. If you don't watch it, revisit it. There's so many seasons for you to watch. If you get a CBS All Access pass, you can watch every fucking season. There's 40. But I love it. And
Have you seen every season?
I've seen every season. I've seen a couple of them more than once. I'm telling you, it's the best show.
Okay.
And honestly, you probably will want to do it if you watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, you should be on it. You guys, if Jonathan Lipnicki's on it, I fucking did this. I made this happen. But I've been thinking about, because I've met a lot of the players throughout my career and stuff because I'm so obsessed with the show that I find them. And I was talking to Jervis, who was a guy from Philadelphia who was on the first season and then he was on another season. And he was like, you should go on Survivor. And I was like, I don't know. It's just, if I don't sleep, like, who knows what I'm going to say, what racial slurs will come out of my mouth. And he goes, yeah, and they'll be able to see your feet. And I was like, oh my God, I can't go on the show. They're going to be able to see my feet. This is my whole bit. So then I would have to be the girl with like the socks on the whole time. And Jervis goes, yeah, but that's the thing that'll get you cast, that weird thing. And I go, oh, I've never considered not being. Yeah. I just considered I just thought about like if I went like, yes, I want to be on Survivor. They'd be like, welcome to Survivor. Yeah. Even though it's this thing that like millions of people want to do and apply for. But I just assumed that I would.
Are you on a Wiki Feet?
I am on Wiki Feet.
Then you've made it.
I've been on
You
Wiki
made
Feet
it.
for a while, and
Yeah,
that's
you
when I
made
started pixelating.
Yeah.
When I saw Wiki Feet, and they're very mad at me, all the Wiki
Yeah,
Feet
all the
people.
Wiki
I
Feet
read that
people.
on here, right? What they were saying.
Yeah.
Oh, they get some. They also like say it in like Shakespearean. They're always
Really?
like, and for thou to take their foot. It's like these nerds
Yeah.
are just like with a fucking quill writing their little worries about my feet.
I got weird feet messages. This is the weirdest one.
You probably
I got staph infection on my foot from like training.
Guys, put your boners away.
And I was
guys, you gotta
I had like I showed it at some point. I'm like, ew, like look how gross this is. People are like, oh yeah, like you're fucking. I'm like, it has staph on it. Like you think that's like like that makes okay. If feet is your thing, okay, but like staph infection, like
They
gnarly.
like that?
They were all about it.
There's something wrong with them, dude.
Yeah.
And not wrong. You guys are gonna get fucking mad at me. You are off. Okay. And maybe the way you are is the right way, and we're all off, but you're different. Okay. There's something.
Yeah.
I want to do more research on it, but I know that there's like the neural pathways that lead from your brain to like genitals and brain to feet are close to each other. So I think some of them get crossed because I've heard a lot of foot fetish guys like want girls to like put no socks on, like run around in shoes, like tight shoes, and they want them to like smell bad and be bad. Yeah.
I mean, you know, whatever you're into, cool. But like the staph infection thing, the staph infection thing, that's weird because like that's so gnarly.
And can you get a staph infection from a staph infection?
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty.
So if they
sure.
rub their dicks on it, which
like
I'm
they could get
assuming
staph
they're all
dick,
men.
Dick staph.
Yeah, your dicks.
And staph's bad. Staph's so bad.
Does it get like blue looking?
It gets, so mine was just everything around it got swollen. It was just throbbing all the time. And it was.
And you couldn't wear a shoe?
Yeah. I mean, whenever I put a shoe on, it was like terrible. But like all this white shit was coming out of it.
Ooh, guys. Are you guys boning up?
Yeah. But yeah, that was the weirdest one where I'm like, okay, like I can, if you like that shit, like that's great. But like staph infection, that's just weird. Like I get if like people are into weird shit, like whatever, be into whatever you're into. But like the fact that it was when I had staph infection.
Doesn't it make you feel boring though? It's like, I'm like, why?
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty boring.
It would be so fun to have like a weird fucking fetish. Like these guys are like scouring their name, which by the way, there are pictures of my feet. It's like, I'm not. Yeah. It's just, I'm just joking. I'm just like, nah, you just can't have it now. Sorry. But it's a weird, but I'm like, what do I wake up for in the morning? I don't wake up. They have something, they have a goal. They're like, I gotta see feet.
Gotta see feet.
And you can see them everywhere, like Haley Joel, dead people everywhere, feet everywhere. That was sort of
Haley Joel's feet. I'm sure that's there.
I bet you they're very cute. But here's like, I didn't realize that there were foot fetishes. So I was just walking around in like flip flops all the day. And I didn't realize that I had like my feet pussies just like exposed to the world. My little squish squashers just popping around.
You're getting a lot of attention when you're wearing flip flops?
You know, my landlord's a gross creep and he would always be like, I'm like, get away from me.
Really?
It's so gross. I thought he was dying of cancer, by the way. Did I talk about this on the last episode? And then he has a bad back? Yeah. I'm just disappointed. I felt bad, but when he said he didn't have cancer, I've been giving you cancer kindness. You just have a bad back, motherfucker? But I wonder if they would have been in this. They must be. I can't imagine they would have been into this. I got poison ivy. I used to rock climb. Yeah. And I would rock climb outside. And I got poison ivy when we were in the woods. This was when I was 19. I had like the biggest lesbo phase. Like I only dressed in REI clothes. Oh, wow. My neighbor has known me my whole life. And he was always like, you had that one dyke phase. It was so funny. I just came in like butch as shit. But do you like girls or? No, but I'm not going to rule it out, but mostly so I can keep saying the word. But, I got fingered by a girl once post-grad. It was after college, so everyone was nervous. It was a little bit more serious. And it just wasn't a dick. I was like, oh. I remember it feels like I'm getting homophobia is being fingered inside me. It just feels like wrong. I was like, Jesus does not want this. This is bad. It just didn't feel like for me, but you never know. You never know where the Lord will take you. Yeah. Straight into a fucking pussy. Yeah, because I could be like, no, I'm not gay, and then I'm wearing like a woman's vagina as a beanie, walking her around town. wearing her as a glove. It's me fisting.
That's great. Good technique.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think you're supposed to go like this, but not my bitches. My bitches are going to be these.
Yeah.
Anthony, have you fisted a girl?
Definitely not.
Anthony dates a lot of young mothers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah? That's cool, man.
Anthony knows how to take care of a family.
Definitely not, but yeah, I guess. Maybe. Me and him are the same age.
29, my little youngins.
Yeah.
I'm eating more bacon, guys. Is this disrespectful?
No.
All right, so
Great.
when I was, I'm gonna put it down while I talk. Sorry, guys, wrong. I want you to hear the crunching.
Right, too, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll leave on this delicious note. So I was rock climbing and I got poison ivy in between my toes, and it was not just like the itchy kind of poison ivy, like could be poison oak. Like it was like bubbling
Yeah.
pustules of just hard pokey. Like if you poked it, they would burst. Just blisters of poison ivy in between my beautiful big toe and my gorgeous second toe. And I couldn't wear shoes, and I was working as a special ed teacher, and I guess camp counselor, and you have to wear, because of all the wheelchairs, you have to wear regular shoes, and I had to have a foot out.
Yeah.
And I did get run over a little bit once, but not to the point where I don't want you guys, I know you're about to come, but none of the blisters burst. So sorry to disappoint
Great
you.
story.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Poison ivy sucks, man. I got it in Austria.
What were you doing in Austria?
I went on a Europe trip after high school, and they're called Kontiki trips. They're like for 18 to 35-year-olds, and you're on a bus.
Oh, did you fuck a 35-year-old?
I mean, in my life, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like older chicks?
I do.
A lot of youngins are coming for me.
Yeah.
Is this like a new thing happening? Has this always been happening and I didn't notice?
I think it's probably always been happening.
Is that mommy stuff, you think?
No, I think it's just not wanting to deal with bullshit. Like, I think that guys and girls just get more straightforward when they get older.
Well, that's what a lot of some of the Me Too's that came out, like the Chris Hardwick one. I don't know if you saw that one. It was like, well, I read it and it sounded like he was just treating this younger girl like she was 40. Like he was just like, listen, my last relationship, we had problems with sex. And she was just taking it all like a 20-year-old and being like, you're forcing me to have sex. And I was like, no, it doesn't sound like that at all. Who knows? I wasn't there. I was. What if I was there? I was at every Me Too. Annie was in the corner masturbating. It's my thing. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it's my thing. All right. On that note, what are you doing? Do you want to plug anything? You have the movie with Jordan that you're working?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was in a movie with my friend Jordan Carlos. And
Great
then
guy. Yeah.
Jordan was like, I'm on the show with Lipnicki. He blocked you. And I was like, tell that motherfucker to unblock me. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
And then I saw you at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
You're friends with Kate Quigley.
Yeah.
You're friends with some comics.
Yeah. Yeah. I love comedy. So,
Yeah.
Have
you ever done it?
I have not.
You want to do it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we did like a Frankenstein do and tried to make you see if we could, from behind the scenes, kind of like Spade does it on his show where he puts like earwigs in people and like they feed them jokes. But what if we're like, can we make Jonathan Lipnicki a comic star in 2 months? We just get like a whole writers. We get like a writer's room writing you jokes. You'd have to open. You'd be like, guys, the human head. That's what they called me in middle school, actually, the human head. Because I peaked young. Guys, stop. I'm kidding. Stop. I did not give a blowjob until high school.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Anthony. How old were you, Anthony? How old were you when you first gave a blowjob?
Never.
Did you hear the hesitation, guys? Anthony's Haitian and he's also gay. Start the hashtag. Run with it. Do you remember when I was punishing Anthony and he was going to have to call his mother and just very, very normally come out? Like very, 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 like easily to the point where his mom was like, I don't think this is a prank at all. And then he never did it. And I was going to duct tape him to a chair and make him watch Nanette. But he didn't do it. But anyway. No. All right, Lipnicki's got to get out of here. He's got a hard out. He's got shit to do. He's working in Hollywood. Make sure to catch up on all of his work.
Yeah, and then I'm starting a podcast with Action Park Media. It's going to be called Comeback Kids. You're going to be on it.
Fuck
It's going to be great.
We'll be on Wednesday. This comes out on Thursday. So a day before this, we were sitting down in a probably more professional studio than this, talking shit.
Talking that shit.
All right. Thanks, guys. Follow him on Instagram and stuff. You know how to spell his name. Because it's written in your underwear.
You don't know how to spell it.
Because it's written in your underwear. Well, I don't want to embarrass myself right now. It's Lipnicki. Boom.
Got it.
It's written in my underwear. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, wait. I have dates, too. We're going to put in down here. I'm going on tour. So the dates will be down in the thing. Also, subscribe to this. Don't be fucking assholes. Can you subscribe to it, please? Once I get 10,000 subscribers, I can use the YouTube space, which someone keeps telling me that, but I don't think I want to use the YouTube space. That doesn't sound...
Will you show your feet? 10,000 subscribers?
Not even a joke. No. I'll show my feet when I have 10 million subscribers. Leave reviews.